Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Call me the crypto kid. Why I stop with the digits? Running on Coinbase, cracking crypto like digits. That trade intuition like a snitch. Trading is as difficult as you make it, ain't no glitch. Blockchain gains the profit, stacking like Legos. Ethereum flow, flip coins. Here go, ride them waves. Bull market, no SOS. I wanna get rich with you, not because of you manifest. Let's make this money, stacks on stacks. Bitcoin to the moon, no looking back. Let's make this money, hustle strong. Crypto in my veins, paper tracks all night long. Crypto baller flipping coins at dawn. Trade fiat for digital wealth, be my brawn. Got my eyes on the prize, ain't slowing down. Trading is as difficult as you make it, we're getting around. Cold wallet heavy, encryption keep it sealed tight. MetaMask masking, making moves in the night. Trade intuition, gut feeling on sight. Living that crypto life, every day's a fight. Let's make this money, stacks on stacks. Bitcoin to the moon, no looking back. Let's make this money, hustle strong. Crypto in my veins, paper tracks all night long. Call me Bob. Call me Bob. Call me the crypto king. Wallet fat with them digits. Grinding on Coinbase, cracking crypto like fidgets. That trade intuition like a snitch. Trading is as difficult as you make it, ain't no glitch. Blockchain gains the profit, stacking like Legos. Ethereum flow, flip coins. Here go, ride them waves. Bull market, no SOS. I wanna get rich with you, not because of you manifest. Let's make this money, stacks on stacks. Bitcoin to the moon, no looking back. Let's make this money, hustle strong. Crypto in my veins, paper tracks all night long. Crypto baller flipping coins at dawn. Trade fiat for digital wealth, be my brawn. Got my eyes on the prize, ain't slowing down. Trading is as difficult as you make it, we're getting around. Cold wallet heavy, encryption keep it sealed tight. MetaMask masking, making moves in the night. Trade intuition, gut feeling on sight. Living that crypto life, every day's a fight. Call me Bob. 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 Call me Bob.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why the coin's dumping. Every 7 days, it's releasing tokens. All right, just checking the mic. The mic is working. Everything looks good. Awesome stuff. 3, 2, 1. Bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it is always time. You got it to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition. We bring this to you every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We show you how to trade in the most simplistic way. You don't have to know about ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and Elliott waves and, you know, all these different theories. Super easy, guys. Break it down to the basics. Support, resistance. That's it. Support, resistance. Of course, yes, we do show you a few indicators, but you don't need them, guys. You really don't. Now, you can use them so that you know how other traders trade, which is very important. Same thing with patterns. I don't recommend trading patterns, but I recommend that you learn patterns. You learn if they're bullish or bearish. That way you know how other people are trading. Same thing with divergence. There's plenty of times where there'll be a bearish divergence. So that means the price should come down, and I'll post in the group. I say, even though there's bearish divergence, I'm going for it. This is the trade, enter now. Now, one thing that we do in our group is we tell you when to enter, the exact moment. We don't say buy the breakout, buy the retest, what time frame, when. Like it leaves so many questions. When I post, I tell you exactly when to enter. Enter now, add at this exact moment. And so same thing with the divergence. It'll be bearish divergence, the price should go down, but I see the price action, I see the momentum, I see the strength of the move, I see the support bounce, I see the size of the candles, I'm looking at everything. I say, even though there's bearish divergence, I recommend entering. Matter of fact, enter now, and sure enough, what happens? Usually 9 times out of 10, if not 10 out of 10, the price goes up. Even though we had bearish divergence, the price goes up. So just give you a heads up, guys. It's very important to understand divergence so that you know how other people are trading. However, support, resistance. If it's found support, now the bearish divergence may play out, and I tell people too, I say it may play out and it may come down to our support and then bounce up. So the divergence did play out, but we're still up. So that's what we do in the group. All right. Plus, that's what I teach you here too. So just to let you know, we do this every single day, 1 hour of free mentorship. My goal is to make money with you, not because of you. All these other groups, they want your money. They do. Now, I want your money too. I'm not gonna lie. I want your money too. But it's not, oh, well, if you don't give me money, I'm not gonna show you all my tips and tricks. No. Show up every day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ask me questions. Please ask me questions. I want you to ask questions. All right. With that being said, let us get into the charts. We do this every day. We go over, of course, you know, sometimes we do the crypto market. Sometimes we do the crypto bubbles. Other times we just go straight to Bitcoin. So right now, market not doing so great. It's not doing horrible, but it's not doing great. Just know this, guys. I'm going to give you a little tip. Come in. I'm going to give you a little tip. When you see a coin go up, especially double digits, and especially in this market right now, if you see it going up double digits, expect it to come down. It can't go up forever. And because the market is the way it is right now, it's not the best. People want 18%, 22%, 35%. We haven't seen that in a while. So if your coin that you're in hits your first target, your second target, or let's just say you canceled your targets because it's supposed to go to the moon, do not let greed get to you. Take profits, guys. You have to take profits. Very important. Because you could be plus $80, you know, on your returns, plus $120, plus $180. And you're like, man, once I get to 200, I'm going to cash out. Made $200 on this trade, plus $189, plus $197, plus $199. Now it's way past your targets. Plus 199.54. Then plus 180, plus 177, plus 165. You're like, what just happened? And you're trying to sell, and you can't do it because everybody else is selling. And you finally sell it at plus $32 when your last target, let's just say, was plus $65 that you would have made. So don't let greed get to you, guys. Don't take your profits. The price will come down, and when it does come down and it bounces, you can add in again, maybe even compound. So let's say you had $100 and you made $122 off of the trade, off of all of your targets, and it goes up even more and more and more. Do not kick yourself in the butt. That's fine. Let it go up. Who cares? When it comes down and it still has that momentum, starts breaking up again, now you get your $122, because that's what your account, you put into the trade, and then you get your 15, 20%, or depending on the market, 8%, 12%. Once the market starts getting better, then you can start moving up your targets, 20%, 35%, 45%. But once you start seeing it coming down, take a profit. Take a profit. All right, moving on. All right. let's see here. Hopefully y'all guys like that, and hopefully the audio is good. Hopefully, I'm not sure if you can hear the background music or not. I doubt it, but it's okay. So y'all like that music, huh? Yeah, I was looking for music yesterday to put on. I'm gonna have different songs on, and that one I really like. I like the beat, everything. All right, good stuff. So we kind of went over this. Lido not doing too good, down 2%. This is on the day. Let's go. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's for the day. Let's go for the hour. For the hour, everything's kind of green, you know, but barely though. 1%, 2%, 5%. Ave's moving. Yeah, my alert went off on Ave. So if y'all want, we can check on that one. And I believe that was given to us yesterday on YouTube. I believe so. So let's come over here. Let's kind of catch up on the chat. Let's catch up on the chat. Hey, we got Army Piper. Army, I sent you a message on Twitter. Sent you a message on Twitter. Give you a heads up. Let's see here. We got Crypto Candy in the house. What's up, Crypto Candy? Appreciate you guys for being here. I really do. It's a lot of love and support. I greatly appreciate it. Of course, you know, if you have questions on anything, please let me know. And that goes for everybody here, please. Come on and have a seat. Yes, and smash the like. Definitely, guys, smash the like. Crypto Candy says, your DJ is killing it today. I told him. I say, man, you got to wake up. Wake up. Do some songs. So, very nice. Thank you, man. We got Peter in the house. What's up, Peter? Appreciate you for being here. Thank you, Peter. See here. We got C-Long in the house. C-Long. C-Long says, hello. Thanks for your channel. Do you have time to look at PEPE or Turbo or both? Yeah, we'll do both of them. Thanks either way. I'm in the longs. Okay, awesome, man. Yeah, so we'll check out those two for you. And then, of course, we got Grant. What's up, Grant? Appreciate you for being here. So first, we do Bitcoin. Then after that, we do your coins. You know, I think I had one time where somebody had requested like 8 of them. I was like, dude, I can't do all 8. I'll do like 2 or 3. But there wasn't too many requests. So I think we ended up doing like 4. I don't even know. Anyway, that was some time ago. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into some Bitcoin. Where is my Bitcoin? Here's Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Well, Bitcoin right now doing a whole lot of nothing. Doing a whole lot of nothing. We were talking about this, of course, you know, made a video. I love doing videos. So in the group, I'm updating as far as Bitcoin, of course, because Bitcoin runs the show. And it's my thought process. I don't just type it out. I'll give you like a thought process video. What I think might happen. Of course, I'll draw on the video. Plus, of course, any kind of active trades that we're in. I do updates on those, you know, telling you to move up your stop loss. You know, first target hit, move up your stop loss. And of course, I put that in the chart setups as well in text. That way y'all can see that in case people don't watch the videos. The videos, they're roughly around 5, maybe 7 minutes, just for the thought process, especially on updated trades. All right. So here, price action was right here. And we were saying that if it did continue coming up and broke this high and break this high, then come up to here, get into our resistance zone, liquidity zone, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. This is an area selling pressure. Now, can it break above this? Yeah, definitely. Of course it can. But this is an area, and it's shown in history, where this is an area of importance, you know, to where it could come down. And I'm thinking, all right, price is here. If it does come up, break this trend line, because there's a trend line that we have towards the back, and we have it on the daily time frame. If it does come up, more than likely, it'll probably produce a wick, then have us come back down, bounce right here off of 58.2, before potentially getting rejected off of this trend line right around 60.2, and then coming down, and then continuing down. Now, the reason we're bearish, and this is very important, and I know I stress this a whole bunch, but this is very important. Whenever you're looking at coins, let's go to the daily. Do I see anything different on the daily? When you increase your time frames, you reduce all the noise. And you're able to see just a little bit easier the momentum. Here we go. High, lower high from here, kind of, you know, barely, or you can consider this a double top if you want, but here's also a double top. So all this is saying pressure coming down. It's resistance. It's like a wall. It can't break above it. Then we have another lower high or double bottom. Now, what was really cool a few weeks ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I think, I put this in the VIP chat where we had our double top and I did the measured move and it was like 23%, something like that. I did this double top and we had like a 24% move or something like that. I forget what the actual numbers were. Then we did this double top when it was right here. So this was July 29 area. And we didn't know it was a double top, but we saw this kind of getting rejected here. And I said in the video, I said, if this is a double top, we don't know yet, but if this becomes a double top and it breaks this level, this is our support, then more than likely we might come down to around 23, possibly 25%. You know, you add the extra 1 or 2, the difference between each pull down, and it might come down to here. And wouldn't you know it, it came down to here. Now, could that have been luck? Possible. Could that have been skill? I doubt it. You know, I'm just looking for patterns. You know, double top, draw down 23%, double top, draw down 24% or whatever it was. Double top, possible. And if it breaks this level, then we might get it down here. And sure enough. So right now, back to my point, it's looking bearish. We need, and here we have another lower high. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. We need to break this high in order to change the trend. So if it comes up and then down and then up, what it's doing, it's creating higher highs, also higher lows. So instead of a downtrend, now we're doing an uptrend. So this is why I'm bearish still. Now, I would like to see it come back down to 50, 52 area. And I would like it to hang out here, kind of like this, for at least a few weeks. Let the markets settle down. Let the markets not freak out. Then, once we break out of the level, man, parabolic city. Moon mission, strap on your boots, because it's going to be wild. It's going to be so wild. It's going to get so crazy. We're going to make so much money. It's something we've been looking forward to for a long time. Now, if this is your first time watching the channel, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Of course, if you're watching this on the replay and this is the first time you're watching the channel, let me know. I would really like to kind of see, you know, if you're, you know, brand new. Oh, give me one moment. Sorry about that. Let me drink some water. Yum, yum. Watsa is good. Watsa is good. All right. So here we go. Right now still looking bearish. And we're able to go down here. Now, if it breaks, man, if it breaks this level, our next major level is right around 44 to 41. This is our next major level of support. And you can see this is much stronger support than this itty bitty support. But do I think it's going to go below 44, 41? No. Some people are calling 31, you know, our next levels down here. I don't think it's going to go this far. At least I hope it doesn't. Man, but can you imagine the returns if it did give us to 31? Like literally, we would see another 70 to 90% drop on our alts. Literally. Don't look at your portfolio if you're investing. I looked at mine the other day, a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I think I need to go see the doctor. I think my heart just palpitated. My heart just skipped a beat. I need to see the loan officer. But to just know, if you don't sell, it is what's called unrealized loss. That means it can still go up. But if you sell it at a loss, it is now a realized loss. And that's when you start crying. At least I do anyway. I don't. But let's say the coin's down 80%. It's like, man, I need to use this money because I don't have any more money coming in. I need to use this money to get into another trade and I'm going to build it back up. Okay, that's fine. But if you have a job and you have money coming in, on a regular basis, and you're able to put in $20, $50, $100, then in my opinion, I wouldn't sell it. Not financial advice. I just hold it. I would just hold it. Because again, it's not a loss until you sell. So, all right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, we got, all right, my buddy. Now, of course, on Mondays, I'm supposed to do the show with Crypto Coin Mindset. Unfortunately, man, I'm the worst. I could not do it today. Been doing a whole bunch of trading. And, of course, I took a grandpa nap. And I didn't hear my alarm. But check out, and I actually have everybody's link here. So this is Crypto Coin Mindset's link. I strongly recommend everybody watch his channel. Great information, a lot of knowledge. And he also does a lot of collabs with a bunch of people. Very smart people. One thing that I always recommend is try to get as much knowledge as possible, because that is going to make you so much smarter. You always want to be with smart people. And of course, Crypto Coin Mindset is a place to be. So definitely check them out. Let's see here. What else we got? If Bitcoin drops to 41, holy crap. Yeah, man, can you imagine 31? Shoot. Yeah. Realized loss. Yeah, so don't do realized loss. In my opinion, don't do it. All right, so we did that already. So now let's go to our PEPE and Turbo. I do like Turbo. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Let's come over here to this. And let's go to YouTube. Oh, gotta sneeze. Oh, where's my thing? Oh, here we go. Whew, man. That was a rough one. All right, so let me go ahead and clear this off. So right now we are going to do PEPE. You got alerts, a lot of alerts going off. So let's do some PEPE. PEPE. Oops, what am I doing? PEPE. USDT. And let's do some MEXC. I do love MEXC. If y'all are able to do MEXC, of course, that's, in my opinion, the best exchange in reference to volume, because it's easier to buy and sell, or easier to buy and sell. And also the price is literally almost trading for free, like literally. And the fees can eat you up. So I love MEXC. Man, do I love MEXC. If you don't know how to access MEXC, send me a DM. Now, of course, that is in the pin message, but I will send it again. Send me a DM, and I'll let you know. Now, of course, if you are in the US and no KYC, no VPN, I don't believe that you need that, BloFin. Of course, that link is in the description on every single video that I have, so definitely check those two out. All right. So let us look at some PEPE. Let's look at some PEPE. So what do we got here? We talked about PEPE some time ago, and I don't know why I did this. What is this? Is this somewhere here? Or no, this was somewhere here. You see that? See how I did that? So I was saying that if this does break up into this area, that it might do this, something like this. And that's why I drew it out here too. I drew this out. What is the percentage? 16%. Okay. So when somebody had asked about this some time ago, the price action may have been right here somewhere, maybe some here. Yeah, maybe around here to where it was coming. No, because I drew this. I'm trying to think. Okay, so more than likely, we saw this. Oh, that's let's see here, about a week ago, I guess, over a week. So more than likely, it was around this area, and I was saying that if we did enter the trade, you know, it would do this number. All right. So price did come down as kind of expected, but what would I do right now? What you don't want to do, and this is very important, what you don't want to do is you don't want to buy the breakout of a trend line. That's one thing that you don't want to do. But Joe, I always buy the breakout. That's what everybody tells you. That's what everybody teaches. Buy the breakout, buy the breakout. No, not in certain situations. In a very bullish market, yeah, definitely buy the breakout. But in a market that's not great, you want to buy the break of the most recent high, the most recent pivot. Because if not, let's just say you do buy the breakout, comes up here, and then it gets rejected. Comes down here, beautiful retest. Hey, great, buy the retest. Comes up, gets rejected again, and then starts doing this number. Now you're in the trade for a long time, longer than you want to be. Very important, buy the break of the most recent high, not the trend line. Not right now, anyway. Where is that? That's actually right here. You know, here we do have a little bit of sideways action, but then we have this right here. So what I would do now that more time has passed, let's go ahead and delete this and this and this. Okay. So what I would do is I would set an alert now. I would set it about here. You want the price action to break above this level. Now this is a more I don't want to say dangerous, but this is more of a riskier trade, entering the break of this white line, 8404, minus all the zeros, 8404. If you did 84, let's put this so we can be very accurate. Okay. So if you did buy this in this zone, which is higher risk, because like I mentioned, it could stay in this zone for a long period of time before it either decides to break up or break down. But if you wanted that extra, let's say 12%, depending on where you enter at, then you can do that as well. But if you're going to do the higher risk, so there's two trades right here I'm about to give you. One's a higher risk. I think you said you're already in these trades. I'm in longs. So yeah, so in reference to leverage, I would need to know the amount of leverage you're using, because there's so many different ways of trading. I would need to know the amount of leverage you're using. I would need to know where you entered at. I would need to know where your stop loss is at. Those are all very key important parts if you're doing leverage. Because if you're in a long, when did you enter? This morning? Yesterday? Last week? Have you added 8 times because it keeps on coming down? But regardless of that information, the amount of leverage is extremely important, because if you're doing a 5x leverage, that's way different than a 20x leverage. Because now, instead of waiting for this up here, I would need to wait for the break of this and hopefully get a target here and here. So, and not only that, but how long have you been doing leverage? That's very important as well. All right. So this setup that I'm doing is for a regular spot trade due to the lack of information provided based off of the leverage trade. So just kind of give you a heads up, if I ever post for, because I love watching people. If I'm ever watching somebody doing a chart, I'll ask them, how does PEPE look 3x short entering below this level? And so that's a lot of information right there. So when they chart it, they're like, yeah, doing a 3x leverage. Yeah, so this would be too far for the stop loss due to your 3x leverage, but we can bring it down a little bit. And so this will be fine for 3x leverage. You're looking at maybe 15, 18% stop loss, your first target. So that gives a lot of information. So hopefully all that helps. All right. Let's see here. I got my liquidity on PEPE down to 54850. So I'm guessing that's 5 zeros. And turbo liquidity level is at, what do you think of those? I have a stop loss, but I'm trying to avoid getting stopped out. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. So let's do some homework. Let's see here. So this is PEPE 4850. So that's where he can get liquidated, where all his money goes to a zero. 4850. Oh man, that's way down there. 48. Now, normally, I don't do leverage information on the YouTube, just because people who are watching this channel are more like newer or sharpening their skills. If you don't know how to trade, do not do leverage. But Joe, I made a lot of money the other day. Yeah, you got lucky. I'm gonna tell you right now to your face, you got lucky. But Joe, like, I'm only having to fund my account every single week or month because I keep on getting liquidated or going to zero. Yeah, because trading leverage is extremely difficult. Big time. You know, we have seasoned traders that lose money. They win some, they lose some. You know, matter of fact, I love doing leverage. Matter of fact, I'm actually doing leverage right now. Well, no, I actually got I got stopped out. But it's extremely important, guys. If you don't know how to trade, don't do leverage. But I can make a lot of money real fast. Yeah, you can also lose a lot of money real fast. Anyway, let's see. See, for this one, your liquidation's way down here, man. Unless we get a dump. You know, because you have a lot of support. I mean, you have support right here. And right here. Depending on the market. In my opinion, though, let's see here. Okay. What time frame did you enter on? Very important. What time frame did you enter on? And when did you enter? Today, yesterday? Like, there's so many different questions. Like, I need to know, like, did you enter here because it was dumping? Did you enter here because of the bounce? Did you enter here after the large dump? Like, there's so many different questions. How much time do we have? Oh, we got time. There's so many different questions. And, like, so I don't like teaching leverage. But of course, in the group, we have seasoned traders in the group. We have beginners in the group. We have people that have been trading for a few years, but just want to sharpen their skills in the group. So we accommodate everybody. And it's funny too, because some of the seasoned traders, they love doing leverage. And I'm up all hours of the night. And it's like 2 in the morning or whatever. And they're like, hey, Joe, can we do some leverage? Yeah, man, give me like 30 minutes. I'm still, you know, doing some DMs. Finish those up. Then we do a screen share. I was like, all right, let's look for a chart. Let's look for a trade. And we find one. All right, cool. Let's enter here. Blah, blah, blah. And then we trade. But, I mean, and when I'm doing that, I'm also teaching too, like what I'm looking for, why I'm looking for it, time frames, the amount of leverage, just everything. See here, 3 weeks ago. Ooh, ouch, ouch. So you're just adding and adding. So that's one thing that you don't want to do. Man, you don't want to do that. You do not want to. Of course, you're like, Joe, where were you like some time ago? Dude, I've been here. So let's 3 weeks, that's 24. Oh, dang. Ouch. So you entered over here. I mean, it's a good entry. It's a really good entry. Alt V. So this is good for everybody. This is like a learning lesson for everybody, guys. This is a learning lesson for everybody. So let's go ahead and hide everything. Crap. Let's go ahead and do this. Now you could say, but Joe, you're just saying that because of what you see. Now, one thing that I do is I teach in the moment. I don't teach after the fact. What you're going to notice with a lot of mentors is they will teach after the fact. For example, if they have indicators that they use, they're trying to sell you on that indicator that is very profitable. And what they'll do is they'll look for reasons to show why their thought process using that indicator works. Joe, you just said a whole bunch of words. What do you mean? Well, for example, let's say your mentor says the moving average, let's just say this is the 21, which is 9. It's the 9. You know what? Let's go ahead and put it to the 21 for this example. So let's put this to the 21. I don't use the 21, but I used to. I like the 9. Okay. So there are some mentors that say the 21 moving average is a magnet. The price, if it goes away from it, it's going to come back down to it. It is a magnet. No, please stop following them. Or no, I wouldn't say stop following them. Just understand, because they may have other things that they're saying that works, or maybe something that clicks with you. Any moving average is not a magnet. It is exactly what it says. It is a moving average. It is an average of the candle body closes. What do I mean? Well, as the price goes up, the average, just regular math, the average will go up. If the average of whatever goes down, in this case it's price action, the average will come down. So the leader or the parent is the price action. The follower, the indicator, which is a lagging indicator because it's the child is following the parent. The parent goes up, the child follows. The parent goes down, the child follows. So that's how you have to think about it. See, sorry, I'm driving, pulled over and looked at price I bought. Oh man, you're good. You're good. Keep on driving. It's fine. Like I'll tell you where and how we could have done better. So I'll give you a heads up. But right now I'm just kind of doing an overview of stuff. So your mentor will say, look, it's moving away from the moving average. It's a magnet. It's going to come down to it. And look, it came right to it, Joe. Oh man, that's awesome. It moves away from the moving average, and guess what, Joe? It's going to come back because it's a magnet. Oh, awesome. Look, Joe, it's moving away from the moving average, and then it comes back down to it because it's a magnet. Joe, you're super smart. Man, that's amazing. All I have to do is pay you $100 an hour to know all this stuff? That's right, Joe. Come back to me. I'll tell you more. You got it, man. Man, I paid that dude so many hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Now, that's in addition to the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars I paid for other mentors. All I learned from everybody was what not to do. Yeah. I will show you, because everybody shows after the fact. All right. Let's think about this. Price action is way above the 21-day moving average, right? Let's just say price kept on doing this, and the moving average kept on doing this. The moving average, it's a magnet, Joe. Remember that. It's going to come back down to the moving average. Okay. And it keeps on going up. Keeps on going up. While the moving average does this. It's going to come to it, Joe. It's going to come to it. Yeah. Look how many months it's been. Joe, I'm telling you right now, it's going to go up to it. This always happens because it is a magnet, Joe. I'm telling you right now, I trade off of this. I've been doing this for 15, 20, 40 years. I know what's going to happen, Joe. This all the time. Okay? And then price comes down. Why did price come down? Because the magnet. No. What goes up will come down. What goes down will go up, unless it's a rug. This is how simple it is. Now, price comes down, moving average, boom. I told you, Joe. I told you the moving average is a magnet to the price. The price is drawn to the moving average. No, the moving average is just that. It is the average of the candle body closes. It'll continue going up until the price action decides to come down because people are taking profit. This is what they teach. I teach you what actually happens. Now, in addition to that, let's come back over here. Let me change this back to my 9. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to show you what we could have done and how we could have prevented this information. Now, the reason I went through that whole scenario is to show you that I trade in the moment. I don't say, oh, I would have sold because, and then now I'm looking, because they do this, guys, they do this. Now they're looking for reasons. Because, oh, let me go to a different time frame. Oh, we're overbought on the 4-hour time frame then, so I would have sold it. But I bet you if it went up, they would not be looking for excuses on why it went down. I bet you right now. Let's see here. C Long says, do you see a price? Do you see price I bought at? Couple charts up. Couple chats up. No, I don't see, but it really doesn't matter because it broke a level. But I know you're down a whole bunch. If you're not down a whole bunch, let me know. But I know you're down a whole bunch. Let's see. Grant says, Joe, have you done a video on how to take profits as yours is in play? Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of videos on that. Not only that, but I talk about it when we do chart setups. But if we get another chart that's good setup, we can do it. I'll probably do it on this one too. But one thing that I want to show you guys, everything that I talk about in my videos, I don't say, hey guys, pro tip, this is how you take profits. This is what you do. Except I don't say that. I need everybody to be a detective. Everything that I say, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, or I'm not saying I'm a brilliant trader and I know everything and I'm super mega rich. And no, I'm not. However, when I'm going through my charts and I'm showing you the setups and I'm saying, you know, here we're doing our target. Look at where I put my target. I put my target underneath this, this, and this. Same thing with my stop loss. I do it on this, this, and this because of this. That is your answer. I don't say, hey guys, stop what you're doing. This is a pro tip. This is how you take profits. I don't do that. I'm just talking and talking and talking and then explaining what I'm doing with my thought process. And I need you to be detectives and be like, oh, snap. Or why does he always say that? Why does he always, what does the price range tool say between these two leverages? Why does he, that's so dumb. Why does he always do that? Think about it. It's called repetition. If I'm doing something over and over and over again, it's for a purpose so that I could give you that information. That information right there is very important because the level's too tiny, too small, 8%. Why even set that level there? Have another one. Just be able to know, look to the left and see, oh, my price action stopped here. I know there's a level here. So give you a heads up. Let's see here. Mark says, Joe is right about magnets. I tried to be a babe magnet, but that never played out either. Mark, I know you're a babe magnet. Dude, you are so funny, man. You are so funny. That's funny. Let's see here. C-Long says, Joe, do you not know how to read? I'm up on both. I have no idea how. If you entered PEPE, what'd you say, a week ago? How is that even? No, you said 3 weeks ago? How is that even possible? Are you doing a short? Let's look at this again. So he bought PEPE. Let's come over here. He bought PEPE at 7241. Oh, it would be up. Well, he bought it way back over here then. When did he say that he bought it? Let me know in the chat. When did he say? He goes, do you see a price I bought at? When did you? 3 weeks ago when it dumped. So 3 times 7. What's 3 times 7, guys? Let me know in the chat. 3 times 7. I really don't even know. 3 times 7. I haven't done that in forever. 24, right? Did I not do it right? So this is the day. So right around this level when it dumped. Maybe you bought it here 2 weeks ago. Regardless. Let me see. 7421. 7241. 7241. All right, we're kind of spending too much time on this, so I'll give you a heads up. 7241. So you bought right here. So I would not add to this. I would actually sell, or what? Man, I forgot what your liquidation was. Liquidation on PEPE 4.8. Yeah, it's way down here. 4.8. I wouldn't even worry about it. I wouldn't even worry about so I would actually have a stop loss underneath here. Now, just know there is a liquidity area, an area of interest, huge order, huge block. You have a very huge block. Let's see, from here to here. This is the area of interest that the market makers would love to put it down to. Absolutely love to put it down to. Now, for me personally, depending on how much money you're going to lose, I would personally put my stop loss here. This is what I would personally do. Now, the only reason I would personally do my stop loss here is because, let's say I do stop loss. Let's say I do say, you know what? I'm going to add to my trade if it comes down. I'm not going to have this stop loss. I'm going to put my stop loss here underneath. Okay, listen, this is where you put stop losses. You want to do your stop loss underneath candle body closes and or candle wicks. Why? Because the candle body close is an area of support. The candle wick is an area of support. The price came down here and it stopped and it came up. Price came down here and it stopped and it came up. So these are areas of support. So if the price action does come down, it should come down and maybe get stopped where the candle body closed, or maybe where the wicks were at. So what you want to do is you want to put it underneath the candle body closes and or wicks. You don't want to put it like a micro millimeter away from it. Give it some space. Now, in addition to that, if you had other areas of ups and downs or areas of support, you can't keep on going down and down and down and down, because then you'll never have a stop loss. So you just have to pick an area that you can afford. What do I mean by that? Well, here was our entry. 3x leverage, that's 18. Are y'all even doing my math? Yes. 21, 3. Oh, I don't know how I was doing 8 times 7. Yeah, 3 times 7, 21. It's funny, I did 3 times 7, 21, and I added 3. I just did that in my head. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, it's 23. I mean, 21 plus 3 is 24. I was dumb. But I had 21. I'm not sure if I said that out loud too. I said 21, 3, 24, yeah. Anyway, so 3 times 6 is what, 18? I'm horrible at math. So you are willing to lose 18% here. But if you keep on adding, then of course, like you could put your, but that's too much. Now, let's say you add to your trade, and this is for only for leverage, guys. If you add to your trade, add to your trade, add to your trade, add to your trade, yes, you are reducing the amount of percentage you're down. However, the amount of money you're down is still increasing because you keep on adding to your trade. So would I come all the way down here? No, I'd take my loss and wait for it to come down here. Then as soon as we see it come back up, then I can enter the trade and then make up all that money I lost. So that's what I would do personally for this. So I gave the tip on how to do a stop loss. How do you do a target? Let's do Alt I just for simplicity's sake. Nope, can't do it here because there's nothing above it. So let's say we want to set targets. Let's say, let's see here. Do you ever change your percentage when in a long? You can't, not on MEXC. You can't change the percentage. I keep adjusting percentage on higher time frames. Is that a no-no? You're changing the amount of leverage? I'm not sure what the percentage you're referring to. You can change the amount of leverage. I wouldn't though. I would just add more money to it. I think that's what you're asking. Let's see here. So how do you do targets? Very important. How do you do targets? Here's a level of support / resistance. Price actions above comes down. So again, this is your tip. This is your clue. Granted, I don't do this all the time. I just talk. So when you're watching my show, do not watch it with a bag of popcorn. Don't be, just kicking back on your chair and be like, oh yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, I think you've said that before. Oh wow, great setup. Yeah, take notes, guys. See, one problem with this being free mentorship, if it's free, has no value. Has no value. Now, granted, if I said this was a $1,200 course, and for the first 25 people, I'm allowing them into this course for free, then people would be very, wow, this is a $2,500 course or whatever price I said, and he's going to give me an hour of his mentorship for free. Man, I'm going to take notes. I'm going to record it too. I'm going to record it so I can play it back. I'm going to be like fine-tuned into this. I'm going to be focused. I'm going to be so focused. I don't want any distractions. I am laser focused. Just listen to oh, that's how you do that? Oh, that's how you do that? Oh, that's how you do that? You would be laser focused. But this is free to everybody, available to everybody. It's more like, oh yeah, man, it's cool. Let me wash my dishes. Oh yeah, hey Joe, yeah, I'm still listening. Just gonna make me a sandwich real quick. Oh yeah, this and that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go outside, take out the trash. I'll be right back. That is the downfall of what I do. It's free. It's free, and I know that people will not hold value to this. However, I will make you so much money. I know I will, and I have. I've made so many people so much money with the free information. Free. And then of course they join the group because they're making money, and they're like, Joe, if you give this for free, what are you doing in the group? So man, you got no idea. Anyway, but here, excuse me. Oh, let me get some water real quick. 1 second. Oh, sorry. All right. So with this pro tip, how do you do targets? Here we have support resistance. Price actions above it, this is support. Price actions below it, this is resistance. Here we have, I'm gonna do Alt J. Here we have, and it's best to do it with the magnet tool on, but I'm not doing it for time's sake. Here we have another area of support resistance. Here we have another area of support resistance. So throughout the entire chart, nothing but areas of support resistance. Now, of course, the higher time frames, you get less ups and downs, so you can see it easier where candle bodies stop and where wicks stop. All right. So let's say we actually entered the trade. Let's say we entered it. Oh, I'm just going to do a made up one. Let's say the price action was like this, and we entered the break of this level, the most recent highs. We entered the trade. We want to do our targets underneath these areas. Now it's up to you to pick which ones. What kind of targets you can do? How much? So let's go to the first one. Let's say we entered here. If we do it, we want to go underneath the actual area of resistance, because we know that the price action does not have to go exactly to the area of resistance and come down. It could come up here, kind of get close to it, come down, come up. kind of get close to it again, come down, come up, finally get to it, and then come down. So what you want to do is you want to set your target underneath resistance. Just like how we did it over here, we set it underneath support. So here we would come, and our next one, we would do it underneath. Notice my crosshairs. Look at these dotted lines. My crosshairs are underneath these candle bodies and wicks. You want to front run other people who have their targets right at the level. That's how you set your targets. All right. With that being said, I forgot what we were talking about. Where is our, let's go to the daily. Okay. So yeah, so I would actually put my stop loss. So I would do my stop loss, man. I wouldn't keep on adding to this because, I mean, just look at this. Look at this. Right now, well, let me just hide everything. Let me hide everything. So let's hide everything. And I'm gonna look at the chat and just, oh, I'm still looking at the chat. Okay. All right, so if we just kind of look at this on the daily time frame, and you always want to zoom out. You always want to zoom out. Let's see here. So on the bigger time frame, we're going to make sure our magnitude is on. We do have a level right here. We have a level right here. So right now it's in this really nice zone. Whenever you have your levels kind of close together, it's what I call a zone. So right now we have a really nice zone. Yes, it breaks out of it, breaks down from it, comes in here, breaks down, comes back in, down, comes in, breaks up, finally, came down, break down a little bit, came up, and now it's in this zone. So this is telling me that if it comes down, we have an area way down here that it could come. Now it could do this one too, because there's nothing but support resistance. We mentioned that earlier. This is a really tight zone. If it comes down and come all the way down here, are you willing to be in that leverage trade all the way down here? Take your loss, man. Take your L. And it's okay. I take L's. You know, there's no problem with taking L's. See here. I trading all days. PEPE. Nice. Very nice. Let's see here. Let's catch up on the chat. Let's see here. Theo's in the house. What's up, Theo? Hello, Joe and company. What's going on? C-Long says, I've been playing with a percentage and moving profits back and forth from both trades so I can get liquidity as low as possible. Yeah. So are you adding to your margin, or are you adding to, I forget what the other word is called because I never do it, to where you reduce the liquidity, but you keep your price the same, which that isn't, it doesn't make any sense to do that. I would just add to my trade so that my liquidity goes down. So that's what I would do. But like, in my opinion, you're doing it the wrong way. Like, you don't want to keep on adding and take a loss. Like, I've done that, and I even let my group know too. It was like, I got into this trade, I kept on adding to it because it's supposed to pump. I added to it like 5 times. I'm just going to take the loss because I don't know how much further it's going to go. And eventually I'm going to run out of money and then I'm going to get liquidated. So I closed my trade. I took a huge loss, and I'm very transparent, not only to YouTube, but also to the group. I said, I'm taking the loss. I'm letting you know. Sure enough, got stopped out and I lost so much money. That was one of the biggest trades I have ever done. More recently, because I've done some dumb trades before, some really dumb ones. And let everybody know, I said it hurt. It hurt really bad. For one, I didn't want to be wrong. And that's pride. I actually have a video on that. Check out my channel. It's one of my, I think, recent videos. It's about pride. I didn't want to be wrong. And I didn't want to lose all that money. It's not a loss until you sell. And I said, man, I just put my stop loss. It hit it. I think the next couple hours, lost a whole bunch. And I was down. Of course, you know, I made other trades, you know, whatever, but still, I lost so much money. Yeah, we're going to check out TET. So, just kind of give you a heads up, you know, that also goes for your other one. You know, all the information that I give you on any coin, it refers to, or it can be applied to any of the crypto market and stock market. So just give you a heads up. All right. So yeah, we'll check out TET. 3 weeks was a guess, Joe. I'm not being very specific. Oh, sorry. 21 days, 21 days. See here. Thanks. Sorry about the time. Oh yeah, no problem, man. So here. C-Long says, I rewatch at home in front of charts almost all the time. Good, man. Good. Batman, so official, says, good job, Joe. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. BitGet. Isn't that an exchange? See here. Pepe, I trading all days. Nice. C-Long says, gotcha. I thought so. It's working right now. Good. For me, I always recommend do what's working. Keep doing what's working. Keep on doing it until it doesn't. Then find something else. But always have that in, you know, to where like, oh, I can come back to it if what now I'm doing is not working. So, but I know it's not how to do it. Thanks for the help. Yeah. So there are several different ways of trading leverage, and that's one of them. And sometimes I do it. Matter of fact, man, I got really, really lucky last night with APT. I was doing a short and I had my entry and prices coming up. So I added to it. Prices coming up, added to it. And of course, I'm adding to it below my liquidity. Prices coming up, added to it. Coming down, coming up again, added to it. I added to that, oh man, 6, maybe 8 times. I know it was at least 5 times, because when I enter a trade, I know how much money I want to put into the trade, and that's it. But on this one, I added again and again, and it wasn't going for me. It's like, man, I have maybe like 5 more entries I can do before I run out of money. And then once I run out of money, I'm going to lose all of it. Because I sometimes, not all the time, sometimes I'll do that. And I added, and then finally it's like, I can't add anymore. And it came right up to my liquidity and came down. Ooh, man. I made some money on that one, but I could have lost it all. And I didn't want to add any more to it because I don't know how far up it's going to keep on going. It shouldn't be going up. It should be going down. So just to let you know, that's one way of doing it. The only problem is, because I've done this before, you can finish your money. And then what? Now your account goes to 0. So let's say you're trading with $100. That's all you have. It goes to 0. Let's say you have 1,000, 10,000, 500,000. And you keep on adding. And then it takes all of your account, $50,000 gone. You got you have to put it back in. So give you a heads up. So let's look at the last one, which is going to be, I already forgot what it was. What was the last one? TETs. Okay. So we're going to look at TETs. All right. TET, USDT. This one, I do believe it's a gaming. This is a gaming, very, very low market cap coin. I actually got into this one 3 months ago, five months ago, probably over here somewhere. And now, this is one of mine that's down like 80%, if not more. What's this? Stop loss? I don't even know what that is. Yeah. Ouch. So this is down, for me personally, I'm down like 80% on this coin. Now this is unrealized gains, unrealized loss at the moment. And what I could do, throw $50 in, you don't want to put like 500 because you'll pump it. Throw $50 in, I could do that and just keep on adding to my bags. So I need to start putting money into these coins because a lot of them are down 60, 70, 80%. And I get people asking me too, like in the DMs, man, Joe, I'm down, dude. Like, what do I do? Should I sell it? Like, should I get into other coins? It's like, no, that's the worst. Again, not financial advice. Not that is the worst thing you can do is selling something right now when it's down. Now, if you need the money to get into another trade and like you can't do anything else, then that's your only option. But right now, you don't need to be in any trades. Yes, some coins are going great, but the market isn't. So if you don't need to sell it, don't sell it. Just hold it. Hold it for a few months. And that 80% loss, more than likely, will be like a 400, 800% gain. Just wait. Just wait. All right. So right now, looking at TETs. Oh, man. I gotta drink some more water. All right, 1 second. All right, very good. Okay, so looking at TETs, we are looking at this one. Oh, and stick around, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still here. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still here. I do have story. I have a story. Whoa. I have a story. Okay, so we're looking at this right now. It looks like it bottomed. It looked like it bottomed. Let's see. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still here. I got a story for you guys. I got a story. I should have mentioned that earlier. Forgot. Okay, so right now it's at this bottom, but we do have a lower bottom. The current bottom right now is 4.842. The lowest bottom is at 3.485. What is the percentage? What is the percentage difference between this and this? 30%. Okay. So for me personally, I do think the coins are going to go down more. 70, 80%. If Bitcoin comes down to the 40, well, let's just think about this. If Bitcoin comes down to this area, and we'll just do, let me put my magnitude on. So if it comes down to this area, we may drop, no, we will, good 60 to 70% if we come down to here. If Bitcoin comes down to here, all the coins, well, for that one, because it's so low in market cap, and this is what all these mentors don't teach you. Market cap is very important. So for a very large, let's say Ethereum or, another very large link, like they will go down 30%, 40%, maybe 50. But something that is super low market cap, 60 to 80% easy. I forget how low the TET is. I think it's like super crazy low, like 1 million or something. I forget what it is. But that one, it may see a 70 to 80% drop. So if it comes down here, it'll see another 70 to 80% from here. Now, I know what you're thinking. Joe, how can you do 70, 80% off of 70, 80%? Oh, a crypto can go to 0.0000001, so I'll give you a heads up. All right, moving back to this. Now, with that being said, would I say don't enter now? If this is an investment, so 1, I need to know if this is an investment, and 2, need to know if this is a trade. If it's a trade, you want to set your alerts right here above your wicks. So put this as the alert signal. And then, of course, this is our level that the price action needs to break, needs to hit our alert. And then what is the price difference between the bottom and this? 15%, not bad, not bad. So why do I need to know that? I need to know that so that when the price action does hit the alert, we can enter the trade as long as the candle is within this area or higher. Because this is only 15%, if we entered here and it comes down 12%, that's 12%, nothing. But you just have to be very careful with the amount of money you enter, because if you put, like I said, $500, you're going to pump the coin because of the low market cap. All right. So if the candle closes above 4.842, you're good. If the candle closes underneath it, for whatever reason, you're not good. Now, because of this, I would strongly recommend putting because of the low market cap, let's just say you entered here, I would strongly recommend putting your stop loss underneath. Notice, here's the ticker. I always say this, and whenever I'm moving my crosshairs, always look at these dotted lines. Everything I do is very strategic. None of this is just, let me do it here. Let me put it here. Let me close my eyes, spin around, and put it here. No, everything I do is very strategic. I am looking underneath these kind of bodies and these kind of wicks. And not only that, but when you're seeing me do stuff, ask yourself, why? Why did he put it right here? What's going on with the chart? Oh, it's underneath this and this, but I think that's all I can notice right now. Then I do it again the next day. They're like, oh yeah, he's putting it underneath the kind of bodies and kind of closes. Then I do it the next day. Oh, yep, that's what it is. Boom, you got it. Not only that, but I also say it. Anyway, so I would put my target it's not tight, but I would put my target right here. Stop loss, rather. I put my stop loss here because if I don't have a stop loss, it can continue coming down. Now, if this is an investment, which I personally strongly recommend, not financial advice, I strongly recommend it because this could potentially give you 20, 30, 50x. Granted, you don't want to put $5,000 in it all at once, or $1,000 or 500. You want to do a little bit every other day, maybe every other week. If it goes up, down, it doesn't even matter. It's a savings account. You put the money in, you put in there for a good 8, 12, 14 months, whenever, we can see all these massive gains, then you start taking out. Now, of course, keep on following the channel because I will show you how to take out money, especially when the time's right. All right, so if this was an investment, I'd enter now. I don't care if it's a bearish pattern. I don't care if there's divergence. I don't care about nothing. Why? Because this is a long-term play. I will treat it like a savings account. Let's say it comes up here and I enter $50. Then a week later, I see that it pulled back to the previous low, way back over there, of around 30%. I don't care. I've just got a 30% discount. And this time I put $200, but I put $50 in, then I wait 2 days, I put another $50 in, I wait 2 days, I put another 50. Man, I have so many of these coins, it's ridiculous if you did that. Then let's say 2 months from now, it is down 69%. I don't care. I may be able to pick up more. So now I put in another, let's say $50. Put another $50. Let's say 2 months from there, it goes down even more. Man, now I'm getting kind of worried. Is this a losing trade? You know what? I'm gonna put $20 in and that's it. That's my last. I'm not putting any more money. You put in $20 more, boom. 6 months later, 6 months later, look at that, just up to here, because the amount that you're getting, you already made 3x. Come up here to your break even, which it would have been if you just didn't add to it, 6x. Keeps on coming up. This is why I say, if it comes down, buy some more. $50, $100. Let's just say you put in total $500. I'm not good at math. $500, and you decide to sell right here, 30x. That's a good investment. That's a really good investment. All right, story time. So I love Crypto Wars. I absolutely love Crypto Wars. If you haven't seen that channel, I strongly recommend you do. Let me go ahead and pull that up. I strongly recommend you watch the Crypto Wars. And my buddy, Crypto Keeper, a very smart dude, he gets a bunch of influencers and he has them trade. And some are really good, some are, so-so. No, I take that back. None of them are so-so. Well, let you be the judge. But they're all have followers, they're all have their own channels. Most of them have their own channels, but, and they put them to trading leverage. And the reason I say some aren't good is because some of them never traded leverage before. And, it's really interesting to see the thought process and, what makes the trade, everything. So today, Crypto Keeper was saying that he would really like to have Crypto Lifer back, and everybody's like, oh yeah, Crypto Lifer, Crypto Lifer. So of course, Crypto Lifer is very popular, very charismatic, very people friendly, etc., etc. And he's like, yeah, I really have to have him back, but just the time constraints. He's always really busy, etc., etc. Now, he was on the show previously, or like on season 1 or 2. I think season 1. And what was so funny, and I put the comment. I put the comment. Now, of course, everybody knows that I was on Crypto Wars this season. So, of course, I know Crypto Keeper and, everybody else. Now, I put a comment. I said, dude, I would really like to see Crypto Lifer back. He was very entertaining. Every time his trade would go his way, he would act very surprised with all his clapping and yelling and, just like he was very animated. It was great. And I put that comment. And then I had a few people say, yeah, Crypto Lifer, he would get smoked by the actual traders. And yeah, Crypto Lifer, he doesn't know how to trade. So people started coming in and started talking trash. Then I put again, I said, yeah, it was really funny when Crypto Face started copying Crypto Lifer by clapping and whooping and hollering and yeah, guys, look at this, when Crypto Face's trades were going well. So he was copying Lifer, and Lifer saw it. Like there's a moment where you can see that it's registering to Lifer, and Lifer went with it because Lifer's very smart. He knows you have to make connections, and he knows who Crypto Lifer, and he knows who Crypto Face is. So he went along with it. But I guarantee it, if it would have been anybody else, he would have blocked him right there and then. You know what? I don't like your attitude. You're being very negative, etc., etc. Even though he's mocking, him, so whatever. And he would have just disowned him. But because it's Crypto Face, he knows I need to stay friends with this dude. So all that went through his head. You can tell he went like that, and he started laughing or whatever. He knew. So I said, yeah, it was very funny because Crypto Face started copying Crypto Lifer, and he started clapping, hollering, acting surprised too. And then I didn't see any comments. I was like, huh. I was, all right. So I put another comment. I hit enter, and I have a lot of accounts. I think I have too many accounts for YouTube. So I go to my other account and I look, and I don't see my most recent comments. I see the ones at the very beginning, not the most recent ones. I was like, huh. Did I just get blocked? So then I make a comment because I'm thinking, okay, maybe I just got timed out. So I make a comment and I look at my other account and it's like, no, I don't see it. I was like, oh, snap. And then so what I did was I sent a message to Crypto Keeper, because for me, I'm not a little bitch. Nah. Like, I'll tell you to your face. And, sorry for cussing or whatever like that, but like, I'll tell you to your face. Like, I'm not one of these who's like, oh, I don't know. No, I'll tell you to your face. So I left him a message, and I did it in voice. That way you can hear my tone, my inflection, all that fun stuff. And I say, hey, Crypto Keeper, what's up, buddy? I noticed that, you banned me from posting because I made a comment about Lifer, and I get it, dude. This is political. A lot of people are afraid of Crypto Lifer because he's very influential. He's very charismatic. He's a very people person. He's going to be making more contact with a lot more. So I get it. It's strategic. I get it, man. I said, but I just want to know, like, am I banned for the day? Am I banned for the year? For life? What's the deal? I didn't say anything bad. All I said was that Crypto Lifer act very surprised every time his trades went his way, and when they didn't, they'll make excuses. That's all I said. I said, I know, because I've seen his shows, where if you say anything negative, he'll ban you. I said, I already know this. I said, so just kind of let me know, am I banned or, what's going on? And I said, dude, I get it, man. It's political. I get it, man. But I just wanted to know you're a cool dude. Hopefully we're cool. But if anything, just let me know. So again, that's being a man. That's being something that, if there's any issues, and that's how I've always been. If there's any issues or whatever, like, don't be mad about it. Don't hold it in. Don't whatever. Talk about it. Let me know. Like right now. Boom. Like in the moment right now. What's going on? So anyway, that's my story. So hopefully Crypto Keeper is still cool. I'm still going to be watching his shows. I'm still going to be participating. I'm still going to be sharing. And that's what I do. That's what I do. Like, I still share the content. I still smash the likes. I still encourage others. Now, if I can't post from that account, well, then I'll just use my other account. So, and that one also is called TradeIntuition. Anyway. All right. So that's all I got, guys. That was the show for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know we went a little bit over, but hopefully it was a great show. Hopefully you learned a lot. And just remember, guys, I don't say, pro tip, this is very important. Make sure to write this down. I don't say that in my shows. Everything that I say in my show is very strategic when it comes to entering, how, the who, what, where, when, how. Very important, especially the why. But very important, guys. Do not watch my show with a bag of popcorn. Man, don't do it. I will make you, and not I can or I might, I will make you a lot of money, not financial advice. No hopes and dreams or promises. Follow the stuff that I show you. My stuff works. Back test it. Don't trust me. Verify. Watch my videos. Take notes. Do these trades the way I'm showing you. Apply these principles that I'm showing you, and you will make money. Do you know why? Do you know why I'm so interested in making you money? Any guesses? Change your life. Change your life. So many people are in it for them. So many people are in it for... Man, I got so many stories about this one fool. There was one time where he was showing people to do something that was brand new. It just came out that day as far as transcribing or whatever. And it's free knowledge, but just, where is it? So there was a few people, 6 or 8 people, that were asking, hey, where's that link at? Because it's a free site. Where's the link at? And the dude said, the link is in my Patreon. And make sure to join. And he looked at the camera and he kind of like gave a little, and oh man, this grin was, in my opinion, it was so evil. I might be playing it back wrong in my head. I need to find that video so I can show y'all. But he kind of looked at the camera and gave a little smirk. He goes, you see what I did? I said, join the group. Join the group, guys. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny. Because he's going to give the link anyway. But it's a big time jerk move if he doesn't. Dude is a millionaire already. Millionaire. And he has people who want to be the same thing. It's good for them. They want to be the same thing. And they asked him for the link. There was like 6 or 8 people that asked him. And he's like, join the group. And I watched him for 45 minutes. Normally I watch him for like 10, 15 minutes because that's all I can stand from him. I watched him for 45 minutes to see if he was going to give that link out, and he never gave it out. He talked about his group, joining his group several times. I was like, wow, something else. Dude already made it. Congrats to him, man. Good for him. He made it. But he has people who are trying to make it, trying to make money, trying to better themselves. And he would not even give them a link to where he was looking at. That's pretty bad. I'm telling you. Wolf in sheep's clothing. All right, that's all I got. I do thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. Just remember, you don't always have to be in a trade. And we do this every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We show you how to successfully trade, whether it's bull market, bear market, in the supermarket. We're making money. And if not, sometimes we lose trades, and it's okay. But just know that trading can be very emotional. Trading is very psychological. So if you get to the point to where it's just too much, or you're getting anxiety, or you don't know what to do, take a break. Go watch a movie. Go outside. Do something. Get away from the charts for a few days. Come back. Watch the videos. Take notes. Take it slow. Just know that the money is there. Don't waste your money getting into bad trades. Trades that you probably wouldn't have gotten into if you would have had the knowledge. So that's very important. Learn how to trade before you get into the market. That's all I got. I do thank you so much. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition. We will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Whoa. Wait a minute. This is that diss video. The one that says I don't know how to trade.
Still trying to figure it out. I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop. Maybe quit YouTube.
Quit YouTube?
Talking, spilling all your secrets. Sounding like a little girl. Pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich. Probably lit. It's a basement. Just face it. You a shade trader. Just face it. You a shade trader. Just face it. You a shade trader.
That's not nice. Huh. Well, that other influencer, he bans people for just saying some negative stuff, which isn't really negative. But Joe, you actually like play this diss video every single day. You know why? Because this doesn't bother me. You can say I'm good, you can say I'm bad, you can say, I don't care what you say, as long as you talk about me. Talk about me. Put my name in your mouth. So give you a heads up. You know, I know what I can do. My stuff speaks for itself. If you think I'm a bad trader, okay, don't look at my trades. You know, just have your people stop asking me questions because they want my advice. And I'm referring to a particular group that I'm in where the dude got very embarrassed because he answered it by saying the question, it's tricky, just be aware of it. Versus my explanation, which explained it in great detail. And I'm guessing he got embarrassed. And then he called me a bad trader. And then the next day he became a keyboard warrior and made that video. I'm okay with it. I asked him for a part 2. That's all I got. DJ, do you have that new music? You don't? All right, tomorrow? Okay, that's cool. All right, so the DJ is going to play the regular music. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds.